Once upon a time, in a small village nestled below a hill, lived a young boy infamous for his laziness. The villagers called him Lazybones because all he did was lie under a tree, daydreaming about his future while napping away. His days blurred into one another, a monotonous cycle of idleness. One day, a Buddhist monk arrived in the village, intending to stay for 3 days. Monks spent the days collecting alms and preaching, returning to their monastery outside the village each night. The boy, as usual, was sprawled under his tree when the monk returned with his daily collection. For 2 days, the monk observed the boy, recognizing him as a prisoner of his own laziness. On the 3rd day, the monk approached the boy and said, "Son, I have a task for you. Climb that hill and retrieve a feather for me." The boy barely moved, glancing at the peak with disdain. "That's impossible. I'm too lazy." The monk smiled. "Actually, the feather isn't on the peak, but in a cave on the other side. You'll need to climb the hill to get there. But this is no ordinary feather. It's unlike any you've ever seen, radiating a beautiful light." Curiosity sparked in the boy's eyes. He'd never heard of such a feather. The thought of an exciting adventure stirred a flicker of excitement within him. He decided to accept the challenge. The climb was arduous. Exhaustion gnawed at him, his breath grew ragged, and sweat drenched his body. Yet, he persisted, a newfound determination pushing him forward. As he ascended, a strange sense of exhilaration coursed through him, unlike anything he'd ever felt before. Finally, after immense effort, he reached the summit. Exhausted but exhilarated, a warrior's smile spread across his face. He gazed down at the breathtaking view, a sense of accomplishment washing over him. He had done something he never thought possible. However, the real challenge lay ahead. He needed to descend the other side and find the cave. The descent was treacherous, the steep slope making him stumble and fall repeatedly. The boy returned to the village a changed person. Gone was Lazybones, replaced by a young man with a fire in his eyes. He surprised everyone with his newfound energy. He helped his neighbors with their chores, volunteered at the local temple, and even began learning a new skill, wood carving. One day, while working on a particularly intricate design, he encountered a frustrating setback. The wood wouldn't cooperate, and his chisel kept slipping. Memories of his old self, the urge to give up, flickered in his mind. But then, he remembered the climb, the exhaustion, and the exhilaration of reaching the summit. He wouldn't let a little frustration derail him. He took a deep breath, adjusted his grip, and attacked the wood with renewed determination. Slowly, steadily, the design began to take shape. News of his transformation spread throughout the village. People who once mocked him now admired his dedication. The village elders, recognizing his potential, offered him an apprenticeship with the village carpenter, a master craftsman renowned for his intricate furniture. The boy eagerly accepted, his days now filled with the satisfying rhythm of hammering and sawing. He learned quickly, his nimble fingers mastering the tools with surprising ease. His carving skills flourished, his creations imbued with a newfound depth and artistry. Years passed, and the boy, no longer a boy, became a man respected throughout the village. He was known not just for his craftsmanship but also for his unwavering spirit and willingness to help others. He had not only conquered his laziness but had transformed it into a source of strength and resilience. His story became a beacon of hope for others struggling with their own challenges. It served as a constant reminder that within each of us lies the potential for greatness, waiting to be unleashed with a single step towards our goals. The journey may be arduous, but the rewards, accomplishment, self-belief, and a life filled with purpose, are more than worth the effort.